Promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. There's a right hand. Nice job landing that left counter punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. A perfect counter shot. And he just misses with that jab. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Missed him with that uppercut. Good left counter that lands. A perfect counter lands. He missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. He's fine, don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep what?
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good counter right hand again. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither man really defending themselves. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Lands with the right count. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump forward behind the jab and then let you shot.
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Both men step back for just a moment. That left counter was perfectly timed. He misses with that jab. He just misses with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Good counter punching from both these athletes. And he misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, don't wait till the Lord. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That left counter punch will score. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good. Keep smart.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He blocks that jab. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. And he misses with the left uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work. You're thinking. Okay, don't skip the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Beautiful counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. having second thoughts in the ring. I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Counter right. Not much accuracy being displayed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot with the right hand. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Can't land the jab there. He blocks the uppercut. And a counter left. Maravilla in some trouble here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Absolutely shattered. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. See it and you'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Keep smart.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter left hand there. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
And he just missed with that left jab. Big left there, but misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Left punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. And we enter the ninth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
Great counter right hand there. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Breathe, just get your breath back. Good air. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang him down. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. This is the 10th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That punch landed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. That left scores. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to start thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. Nice counter. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Failing to score with that right hook. He parries away the left uppercut. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
They exchange punches. Missed with that right uppercut. Swing and a miss with that left hook. counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and just start tiring out.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Left counter scores. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. Still swinging with nothing left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented. Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice shot with the left. Neither man really defending themselves. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.